Hello everyone, it is Republic Studs, and today I am going to be taking a look at both the 2017 LEGO Star Wars Republic Fighter Tank, as well as the 2022 LEGO Star Wars Republic Fighter Tank, just kind of comparing and contrasting both sets. Now this one over here is at 75182, again a 2017 set with 4 minifigures, retailing back then for $25, and it would cost pretty much $30 flat today. And then over here we have the set 75342 Republic Fighter Tank with 262 pieces, so a little less, actually a little bigger, and it comes with a way more minifigures at a grand total of 6. So with that said, remember to hit that subscribe button, and we're going to take a look at them. So right away, I want to start off by just discussing box art. Both of these are based on some sand plan, and quite honestly, I'm not sure which one. This one kind of looks like Basana, if I'm being honest. And I don't even know what this one is. Obviously, you have the Death Trooper up top for the marketing, and then they have the new Clone Wars marketing, so I guess this counts as a Clone Wars set, kind of. Well, this would probably count more as a movie set, since it has, I guess, more movie-accurate minifigures. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. And also, I forgot to mention, we're getting one of these minifigures in the very near future. But beyond that, we also do a look at all of the stuffs and details. Just on the back, obviously, they both come with 2 battle droids, which is pretty epic. So here we have a look at both of the minifigure selections. So obviously there is a slant in one direction, specifically because this has 2 more Clone Trooper minifigures, obviously the 187th Legion. But first off, right off the bat, we do have 2 battle droids in each set, which is great. Now, the real selection, first off, comes down to the minifigures. You get a great Aayla Secura minifigure exclusive. I believe this is the only set it appears in. Just a fantastic thing with a fantastic mold, great alien inclusion, a very nice looking minifigure. Then you have an amazing looking Mace Windu. Obviously with the new arm printing, which is quite revolutionary. We haven't gotten really arm printing on a Jedi as far as I'm aware before this. Maybe we have, I honestly don't remember. And then we have over here, one of the best clone minifigures of all time, the Heavy Commander dude. And honestly, the reason I love this guy is he just looks sick. Obviously the gunner of the fighter tank. We're also supposedly getting a new one of him in an ATT later this year. And then of course we have the 3 big boys here. 2 of the 187 troopers with the strap, as well as an airborne trooper. Now I will say one of the things that I feel like is a minor suffering problem of this set, the straps on the 187 troopers. I wish they weren't there. I know they show up on the action figure and everything, but I honestly wish it was just a plain purple regular torso, whatever they need to do. I'm not a fan of the straps. But beyond that, obviously very cool minifigures, much better selection, and again, this is also a set that would cost $10 more. So really you're getting an extra $10 for the 2 extra minifigures, if you're going to consider that. Now with that said, we're going to take a look at the builds. So first up, we're going to have a look at the big boy and the small boy. There is a massive size difference between these 2 fighter tanks. One looks more visually accurate to, say, I guess the canon version of the tank, and the only canon version of the tank we actually have is the Battlefront one, which came out ironically a year after this one was officially released in 2017. This came out like a year or 2 after the official picture, and here it is. And then here we have one after we have official pictures, which is actually far less accurate to the canon design. Now, in terms of plate functionality, I would like to discuss each of these. In this one, you get an amazing interior. You also get to open up this back area, open up the hood, have minifigures stand pretty much anywhere inside this thing. You also get a massive functionality here, and you'll get lots of stickers, lots of that sort of stuff. And then you move over here, it gets a little simpler. You obviously do get the cannons, which are great, and you get the wheeling and dealing of everything. You also do get a great interior. There is technically area for you to fit 2, but like you're not fitting 2 in this one, if I'm being honest. You're fitting 1 minifigure in here. You also do get a little back area for some studs if you so desire. Just some storage. And overall, a technically far more accurate look. Now, here's the thing. So I filled up both of these guys to the best of my ability. You have your pilot, or your gunner up there, commander up there, you have your guy in there, and you have a guy running out the back to fight in the battle. We have our 2 Jedi up front, obviously, we have our battle droids. And the thing that is there are a lot of trade-offs in regards to these two sets. Obviously, this one cost initially $25, and they changed the prices. Obviously, it would probably be a $30 set today. This one right here is $40. This one comes with far more pieces, but the pieces are smaller. This one obviously comes with more pieces. The pieces are bigger. And another trade-off right off the bat, the minifigures. The minifigures is a bit difficult because you're paying an extra $10, but with this one, you're only getting 2 minifigures, so you're essentially paying an extra $5 per figure. And you're also getting, in my opinion, what is a much weaker design. I am actually a fan of this design. I like the 2017 Republic Gunship, or Republic Fighter Tank design much more than this design. This design is not even really close to accurate. And while it does have some great interior space, I don't like this thing popping out here. I think it's weird. It doesn't work for Republic Fighter tanks. And if we're going to accuracy, just overall, this is a more accurate build right here. I like this one a lot. You're also getting a really cool looking minifigure. You're using that amazing 2014 style of Clone Trooper design. I believe this is one of the last times we actually see that in LEGO, 2017. And you move over here, you do have the, I believe, slightly inferior design of Clone Trooper, and that is a major factor I see as a problem with it. And overall, if you get down to the Jedi, I think that Ayla is actually a cooler character, just overall, than Mace Windu. Mace Windu's neat and all, but we did have him in a recent release in 2018. The last time we got Ayla before this was probably like 2008, maybe 2009. So overall, she's just a much more interesting character to put in a set like this. Although in terms of big missed opportunities, other than dropping Ayla, this set really should have come with Commander Bly. The fact that it didn't is kind of a disservice. Like, this would have been the perfect set for Commander Bly. They didn't do it. As for the Republic Fighter Tank, I feel like it could have been something cooler. I think they could have done a 2/12 one right here. I think it really could have been, quite frankly, anything other than the purple clones. And while they're cool and certainly unique, and I'm not upset about the uniqueness in the slightest, it just could have been lots of other things. I don't know a person who actually wanted to see purple clone troopers in LEGO form. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is a really difficult debate. I genuinely do not know which one to pick over the other. This is why I wanted to compare them, because they're so different, yet so similar, and, with the price differences and all the trade-offs, I really kind of want to call this one a draw in terms of value, because obviously this one's much more accurate. This one has better figures. This one is also $10 more. And just a vast array of things that make this one of the hardest comparisons I think I've ever done. And I'm going to say LEGO went out on a limb by making this a smaller design. They didn't have to do that, but they did. And I'm really happy they did, because I think overall it made for a much superior design than this set right here. This set, while decent, it's just not a good-looking set. If I had to choose to display it on my shelf over pretty much anything, I wouldn't choose to display this. Generally speaking. As for the minifigures are great. The minifigures in this one are certainly a little lackluster. There should have been a Commander Bly, or something better. And overall, it's just a very difficult choice. And I'm gonna have to plead the fifth on this one. So with that said, I hope you guys somewhat understand my opinion on this set. I really wanted to compare these for a long time, and I promised it in my review of the new set that I would be comparing them, and I probably should do a review on this old one. So if you guys want to see that, please let me know down in the comments below. But either way, with that said, I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all in the next one. Remember to peace out and stay awesome.